The transport ship did not land. It dumped them. One moment the cadets were strapped into impact harnesses. The next moment gravity seized them like a predator. Drop pods screamed through the atmosphere of KX-9. A certified death world. Class 9. The sky burned green and orange as the pods fell. Inside Pod 7, Cadet Maravel laughed. Not hysterically, not nervously. She laughed like someone arriving on vacation. Spring break, she said. Her squad stared at her through helmet visors. Crick the insectoid froze mid-prayer. Velsh, the scaled cadet, hissed in disbelief. Instructor Draxon clenched his mandibles. This world kills apex predators, Draxon said. Instructor Mara replied, I know. The pod hit. The ground shattered. Shock waves rolled through the crimson forest. 3 pods malfunctioned on impact. 1 never opened again. Maravale crawled out of Pod 7 covered in ash and smiling. She stretched her arms, cracked her neck. Fresh air, she said. The air was toxic to most species. Mara's suit filters barely worked. She removed her helmet anyway. Draxon shouted. Velsh screamed. Critic began recording his last will. Mara inhaled deeply. Smells like pine, she said. The forest moved. That was the first mistake the cadets made. They thought the trees were trees. They were not. The trunks flexed. The bark rippled. The leaves turned toward heat signatures. Predator, Flora, Velsh, backed away slowly. K-Vine snapped around his leg and yanked him off the ground. Screams echoed. Mara moved. Not fast, not frantic. She grabbed a rock. A simple rock. She hurled it into the canopy. The impact shattered. A seed pod. Explosive spores detonated. The vine released. Velsh instantly. The forest recoiled. Silence followed. Draxon stared. How did you know? He asked. Mara shrugged. Same trick as Venus flytraps, she said. Just bigger. That was the second mistake. Assuming humans learned fear later, they did not. Fear learned. Humans, the cadets regrouped near a river of black water. The water boiled. Steam hissed. Acid levels lethal. Crit collapsed from heat. Exhaustion. His carapace cracked. His vitals dropped. Draxon prepared a distress beacon. Mara stopped him. No rescue, she said. They won't come. They must, Draxon replied. This is a training failure. Mara knelt beside Critic. She opened her survival pack. It was not standard issue. Inside were duct tape, metal wire, spice packets, a folding blade. She poured powdered sodium compound into the river. The water frothed violently. Steam exploded. The acid neutralized temporarily. She dipped a cloth and pressed it against Critic's shell, cooling him, stabilizing him. How? Draxon whispered. Mara smiled. My dad took me camping, she said. Night fell in 6 minutes. That was mistake number 3. Assuming nights were slow, the howls began low, layered, directional. The Fels dropped his weapon. Pack hunters, he said. Hundreds. The ground, VIB array. TED.eyes lit the dark. Draxon activated the beacon anyway. The beacon screamed. The howls stopped. Everything stopped. Then something answered. The trees bowed. The predators fled. Something enormous moved beneath the soil. Mara frowned. Oh, she said. That's bad. The ground split open. A Class Omega burrower emerged. Mandibles the size of transports, armor plates scarred by ancient battles. It roared. The sound shattered. Stone Draxon froze. No tactics applied, no doctrine existed, Mara exhaled. Okay, she said. New plan. She ran toward it. Instructor Draxon shouted himself hoarse. Mara slid beneath the creature as it lunged. She planted explosive charges, improvised fuel cell cores wired with metal. Filament. She dove. The explosion flipped the monster, its underbelly exposed, soft tissue. The cadets fired everything they had. The beast collapsed. The forest remained silent. Mara lay on her back, laughing. Best spring break ever, she said. Rescue arrived 12 hours later. The ship hovered in disbelief. No casualties. One Omega Predator dead. The cadets had built shelters. Fire pits, traps. They were roasting meat. Mara waved at the camera drone. The debrief took 3 days. The footage spread through the Academy, then through the Alliance, then through classified channels marked Do Not Release, but it leaked. The comments exploded. How is she smiling? Why is the human barefoot? Why did the Death World retreat? The answer was simple. Humans did not conquer Death Worlds. They relaxed in them. Instructor Draxon submitted his report. Final line. Cadet Maraval did not survive the Death World. She thrived. Mara was promoted, then reassigned, then quietly labeled a strategic asset. She requested one thing: future deployments. Anywhere dangerous, she said. I need a vacation. And across the galaxy, on worlds where nature hunted everything that breathed. A single phrase began circulating among alien commanders. A warning, a prayer. If a human calls it fun, run. Because for them, it is not survival. It is spring break, asterisk.